welcome to the Cursing Christian. I'm Vanessa. This is our trip we took back in January of 2023 to Rainbow Springs State Park, which is in Florida. We took this trip last January when we went to visit the kids' grandparents. If you hear some grunting and baby noises in the background, it is because Charlie is playing with a book, and she's a very mobile, not mobile, I don't know, she's a 9-month-old that likes phones, computers, and does not like to sit still, but she's not quite mobile yet. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Rainbow Springs National Park. I'm actually getting the information from the Florida State Parks.org website, which will tell you about a little bit more about it. So this was our drive into the park. It's on the west coast of Florida. I don't know exactly. I'm trying to see if I can figure out. Does it say? Let's see if it says where it is. It doesn't say. I'll find somewhere where it says where it is, but I know it's like on the west coast. If you ever are out this way, you should check it out. Before I begin about the history, just want to let you know, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. If you have some comments, throw them my way. Feel free to share, all that other fun stuff. So, further ado, this is the history. And like I said, I'm just reading this right off of the Florida State Parks.org website. Okay, so it says, Rainbow Springs has served as an important natural resource for humans and animals for many years. At one time, mastodon and mammoth fossils were found in the Rainbow River, along with the relics of the American Indians who used the river for transportation and fishing. Much later, in the early 20th century, the surrounding area was mined for phosphate. The new industry brought a boom, and the towns of Juliet and Denellen were found. Juliet, once located on what is now the park property, no longer exists. And I'll stop for 1 second. This was the entrance to get in to the park. You had to pay. I can't remember exactly what the fee was, but it was very nominal for all of us. So this was just getting into it. And then this was the water. We were in January, but it's the spring, so the water stays the same temperature. The girls wanted to go in the water and go swimming, but unfortunately that day there were alligators. So we were unable to go in the water that day. All right, so I finished reading the history. In the 1930s, the Rainbow Springs became a privately owned theme park. Most freshwater tourists around freshwater springs tourist attractions around Florida offered some sort of glass bottom boat ride. But at Rainbow Springs, the distinctive subboats had stairs that went below the waterline, and visitors could look out at eye level. Waterfalls were built on piles of phosphate tailings, and a zoo, rodeo, gift shops, and a monorail with a leaf-shaped gondolas were also added. Oh, and this is as of last year if you wanted to do rentals. I don't know if the prices are still the same, but that was as of last year. And there were some kayaks and stuff that you could rent. Okay. Back to the history. Oh, there's the waterfalls. Like going all over the place. The development of the interstate highway in Florida eventually led to the demise of Rainbow Springs. The interstate passed by the small towns that hosted such attractions, and newer modern attractions in Orlando drew many away from the older parks. By 1974, Rainbow Springs was closed. It reopened as a state park in the 1990s. Area residents who supported the acquisition of the park soon formed the Friends of Rainbow Springs. The park citizens support organization. The group led the way in opening the park by physically clearing paths and bringing back lives to the gardens and other features. Today, the Rainbow River is designated National National Landmark, a Florida aqua preserve, and an outstanding Florida water. The park consists of more than 1,470 acres and has 3 main entrances: the head spring day use area, the tubing facilities, and the campground. Visitors from around Florida and the world visit Rainbow Springs State Park to swim in the crystal clear waters, tube down the peaceful Rainbow River, and enjoy picnicking with family and friends. So here's us. That was Jocelyn and Grandma Rose just kind of walking around looking at stuff. There was like an old zoo, and you could tell like which animals went in which habitat. So this was one of the old habitats. Probably, you know, maybe some kind of like lion or something was in there. So they're just checking out all the old habitats. Stop. This baby is just wanting everything. And you can see the animals are living in there. So this was a beautiful day. It was like a very interesting thing. I would have loved to see it, you know, like in its heyday of sorts. Just to like walk around and see the old artifacts and stuff beyond the waterfalls, which were absolutely amazing, the waterfalls. So that's the zoo area. And it's pretty much it on the video. So you guys, everybody have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Bye-bye.